Welcome back, recruits. I'm Greg with the Northern California Ghostbusters, and today we get to review something we normally don't review on the show, which is apparel. This is the Middle of Beyond Ghostbusters Mechanics Jacket, as they call it. Jason put it on his site. He talked about it a bit. I actually bought this myself. I'm very impressed with it, actually. First off, I want to talk about the quality. It feels like a very nice khaki jacket. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be, and it's not as light as I thought it would be. It's something between. It's more heavier than a windbreaker, but I wouldn't wear it in midwinter. We're from Northern California. We really don't get winter. Chris can attest, we get like, what, 45 degrees is freezing to us. Size is a big thing to me, and Jason actually helped me on this because he said it was long on him, and it's equally long on me. I'm a 42 long, so like this actually, it gives me still enough room for it, because I was really worried. I was like, should I get large? Should you get extra large? Because this is a large, and it fit me fine. Because I'm right on that cusp. I'm almost 40. I turned 40 this month, and I'm getting into that extra large territory. A large was perfectly fine for me. Now, when I originally saw this jacket, I thought, you know, why not just get a khaki dicky jacket and put your patch on it and put your logo on it, which I've done before in the past. This has a little bit more subtle details than just your standard dicky jacket. On the inside is caution stripe lining on the inside of the jacket all the way up to the sleeves. And it looks really good. And they even have little patches that say,
"You or any of your family ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost?"
On the other side, it has another thing that says,
"Our courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve all your supernatural elimination needs."
So right out of the movie, even has some pockets on the inside to hold your phone, wallet, and whatnot. Pretty roomy. It has two zippers. I thought this was a mistake at first. It has a zipper on the bottom and on the top. I wasn't sure what they're for. If you know what they're for, I think it's just the style of the jacket. Maybe like certain mechanics or whatever have it like this. I'm used to one zipper. I actually thought it was like a factory error when I got it, but I looked at the pictures. No, it's indeed supposed to have two jackets.
The two-way zip?
Yeah.
Two-way zip, huh? It's like a flight suit, which a lot of flight suits have the two-way zip like that.
So this is the back of the jacket. It has a big-ass Ghostbusters embroidered logo with their number and, of course, call us. Probably the best part of the jacket, just the back, has, of course, says the word Ghostbusters. Pretty standard stuff. The sleeve also has the No Ghost logo. Although the No Ghost logo is actually, it's not a patch. It's actually embroidered into the jacket.
Yeah, all of the details on pretty much on the outside of the jacket are embroidered.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, that's got to be a mass production thing. It's got to be cheaper to do it this way than to just use actual patches. I mean, I don't think it looks bad. The stitching is a little big. Like, it's not as fine as like a standard patch. The embroidering's a little big, but I still think it looks fine. I don't think there's any really thing I don't like about it, other than I want to put our logo on this side. All right, Chris, so let's talk about the patch differences here.
So honestly, this is an idealized patch on the uniform anyways.
And where did you get this patch?
This is from Katara 8 on Etsy.
Is that's as accurate as you can get, right? As close as you can get to that?
Not quite. It's more accurate to the more recent films where they use more of the idealized style of patches. The most accurate that you can get really is from like the Calgary Ghostbusters.
Oh, you've said that before on our show, I believe.
Yeah,
too. Calgary.
Yeah, they sell several patch options that are explicit, like replicas, and then there's also Egon & Co., I believe. There are a couple of better options in the community these days for like super hyper screen accurate patches for the first and second films. The more recent films, they use more idealized style patches though that don't have the wonkiness of the originals.
Because they're all handmade, the originals, right? Like,
exactly.
Like handmade, like each one's unique.
Exactly. As opposed to the more modern films where they have like 50 flight suits or whatever for everybody.
The jacket's $140, which, I mean, most of the stuff is getting more expensive, not only with the tariffs, just in general with inflation is getting more expensive. But for $140, I'm actually pretty impressed with the quality of it for a decent jacket. I do worry about it staining because it is khaki. Getting coffee or something on it might stain a little bit. We'll see if that withstands the test of time.
I was gonna say, now you have a Ghostbusters themed
I was so
jacket.
jealous because every single time we go to lunch after we film, Chris has like a hoodie or a jacket or something, and I don't have anything. So
yeah,
I finally have one, which is nice. Two things I don't like about it. One's pretty minor, but the other one's pretty large. So the inlining pockets on the front of the jacket are not caution stripe, which is weird. Again, this has to be like a production issue where it's just less custom material they have to put on the jacket to keep the price down. But it's a little disappointing that the pockets are just like the plain khaki and not the caution stripe on the inside. And then this thing on the front, this Ghostbusters in this ugly font they pulled out of Microsoft Words. I hate this.
It's like Wild West themed like restaurants.
Yeah.
You know how they always have that logo in the same font. It's like that.
Yeah.
Like Wild West gimmick font.
I don't like this. I really wish they would have put a Velcro patch on here, because my inner customization voice or whatever, my inner custom mind says, oh, I can just cover it with a patch. But my name isn't long enough to cover everything, so you're still gonna see this font. Like, I don't know why they did this. You already had Ghostbusters on the back. I didn't think we needed it on the front in the thing, especially in a jacket where like people are gonna want to customize it. People like would love their name here. So if Middle Beyond is watching this, if you guys ever do another jacket, maybe a Velcro thing here, just a Velcro patch instead of the actual embroidered Ghostbusters that you can barely even tell it says Ghostbusters because of the cursive Western font with the long S.
Another rib, son?
Yeah, I like the jacket. It is a little bit expensive, but I mean, it's hard to say that when everything is just getting more expensive. I think they were just seeing it in real time even before the tariffs were implemented. I think just everything is just getting more expensive. But the inside of the jacket, it has a lot of detail. The jacket's completely and utterly sold out online. It's been sold out. Like when I ordered this when I was on vacation, and it was the last in stock, and I haven't seen them refill it, and they're sold out on everything from small to double X.
Wow. Yeah, so that jacket did well.
If you want to get it, we'll leave a link in the description below. And the last part before we go is just Chris and I do the NorCal Ghostbusters stamp on approval on products and mods that we think deserve or don't deserve a stamp of approval. And Chris, do you agree that this jacket meets the NorCal Ghostbusters stamp of approval? He agrees.
Yes.
Congratulations, Middle and Beyond. Your Ghostbusters Mechanics jacket meets the NorCal Ghostbusters stamp of approval. Do you like hit it? You hit it again?
Yeah.
Hit it again? Hit it again? It's a lot of hits.
Keep pushing that button. It's the only way.
You gotta have that retention, that max retention with the sound effects.
Your wife must be very satisfied.
Make sure it's my turn now. I get to make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, share it with your grandma, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'm Greg Burke with the Northern California Ghostbusters, and we'll see you later.
Sorry, I missed it.